Now on Coast TV News.
Biden heading back to D.C. and the issues he may have in Tuesday's New Hampshire primary. Containing fires near the coast, including one at a popular fast food restaurant on Coastal Highway.
This is Coast TV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to Coast TV News Midday. It's a clear day, still a cold day, just not as cold as the weekend, as we are now taking a live look into Laurel. And our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trahi, joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Del Marv. It's been a few days since we've seen that 32-degree or above mark, but we're getting closer and closer. In fact, many places at or above freezing now. Millsboro is at 32, above freezing at Bethany Beach and Rehoboth, but still below in Milton and back through Lewis. Eventually, everybody will get above that 32-degree mark as the winds are light and they're beginning to shift out of the southwest. And eventually, that will warm us up. Here's our visible satellite picture, and you're thinking, well, what's all this white? That is snow across the eastern shore and all of Delaware. You get south of Salisbury and Ocean City, it's just bare ground down towards Chincoteague, so kind of cool there. We've got Arctic high pressure over the top of us right now, and once that slides offshore, we'll really start to warm up. But this afternoon, here's noon, 33 above freezing, and I'm thinking probably mid to upper 30s as we go into the 3:30 hour. But keep in mind, anything that melts will refreeze as we go into this evening as temperatures go back below freezing, so roads could be treacherous at that time. But at least we're starting to warm up today, and even bigger warm up as we go through the week ahead, and some rain chances as well. I'll talk about that in your forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Well, we got breaking news this morning. Less than an hour ago, President Biden boarded the Marine One helicopter at the Gordons Pond parking lot just north of Rehoboth Beach for his trip back to the White House. It ends Biden's first visit to our coast and his home in North Shores this year. Marine One began its flight at 10:17 a.m. This comes one day before the New Hampshire primary, where his name does not appear on the ballot. His campaign has been in scramble mode to put together a write-in campaign. Biden wanted South Carolina to be the first primary, and his campaign missed the deadline to file in New Hampshire. The bigger news out of New Hampshire, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is out of the Republican race. And Gloria Pasmino shows us it is now down to 2 GOP candidates ahead of the nation's first primary.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis out.
I am today suspending my campaign.
Just 2 days before New Hampshire's first-in-the-nation primary, the candidate once favored to take on Donald Trump is now throwing his support behind the former president.
Well, I've had disagreements with Donald Trump. Trump is superior to the current incumbent, Joe Biden.
The race for the GOP presidential nominee now down to just 2.
Can you hear that sound? That's the sound of a two-person race.
Former South Carolina Governor and UN Ambassador Nikki Haley sharpening her final message to New Hampshire voters.
I am that new generational leader, and I'm the conservative that can get it done. We're the only one in a general election that beats Joe Biden.
And taking on Trump.
No matter what it is, chaos follows him, rightly or wrongly.
But after a landslide win in Iowa and nearly all polling in his favor, the 45th president is already looking beyond the Granite State and onto the next battle in South Carolina next month.
Almost every politician from South Carolina is endorsing me. How do you do that when she was the governor? That's why I'm so proud to be joined today by an incredible group of leaders from Nikki's home state of South Carolina, where we'll be in about 3 weeks.
In Manchester, New Hampshire, I'm Gloria Pasmino.
Well, new this morning, as you first saw on the Coast TV News app, a 29-year-old Milford man has been arrested by Dover police for attempted murder first degree. According to police, Derek Chalikas assaulted a 64-year-old Georgetown man at Dover Behavioral Health early Sunday morning. The Georgetown man was taken to Bay Health Kent campus for further treatment, where he remains in critical condition. Chalikas was committed to Sussex Correctional Institution on $200,000 cash bail. This morning, investigators are attempting to determine what caused an early Sunday morning fire at the McDonald's in Rehoboth Beach. Firefighters were at the fast food restaurant on Coastal Highway after smoke was seen. We do know that no one was not hurt from that fire. At the same time, smoke seen at the clubhouse in West Bay Park. This is off of Camp Arrowhead Road. Firefighters say no one was hurt there, but utilities were turned off to stop any big fire And we have learned that the Delaware State Fire Marshal now handling that investigation. We are still trying to gather more information about a crash that happened in the Georgetown area Sunday night. According to the Georgetown Fire Company, this happened on Zor Road. Pictures we're showing you were posted to their Facebook page. And according to the fire company, ambulances were called and also crews from Millsboro were on the scene. The Millsboro Fire Company states that this crash took place a little after 5 p.m. Now, we reached out to Georgetown EMS this morning. We're still awaiting an update on this crash. Happening tonight, Help for the Homeless up for review in Milford. A public hearing on a proposal to build a pallet village in the city, just like the one that is up and running in Georgetown. If approved, the Springboard Village would be made up of what they call several cabin homes to help those suffering from economic hardship. Milford officials say its role in the project would be to provide public land, but private land could also be used if it meets Springboard's program criteria. No city money would be spent. Milford City Council will hear comments from the public during its meeting tonight at 6 p.m. Well, coming up, more for Cape May Lewis Ferry. The data showing the demand for this mode of transportation across the Delaware Bay. Coast TV News Midday returns after this.
With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva Dave, and Buchanan Subaru. Visit DelmarvaExperts.com for various local professionals offering the best of Delmarva. Delmarva Experts, local experts right when you need them.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country at war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? What's the threat it took for all this damage to occur?
At Coast Country, we're more than just music. We're a part of Delmarva's heart. Every month, Coast Country Cares, together with Spicer Brothers, steps up to serve our community. We're here helping local organizations and supporting our neighbors all year round. Join us in making a difference. Stay tuned to learn where we'll be next or visit coastcountry.com to see how you can be a part of our mission. Coast Country Cares, brought to you by Spicer Brothers, because we are Delmarva proud.
Welcome to the ride home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
Get live radar and severe weather alerts. Download the free Coast TV First Alert Weather app. Brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
The Cape May Lewis Ferry says numbers are up. They're way up. The number of people who drove their cars, it's over 276,000. That was the highest since 2010. And compared to pre-pandemic numbers, the Cape May Lewis Ferry said it had a 2% increase in passengers and a 21% increase in food and retail revenue. Well, this morning at their facility in Owings Mills, Maryland, the Ravens will continue to prepare for Sunday's AFC Championship game against the defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs. The Ravens are a 3.5-point favorite to win the AFC Championship, and this game is the earlier of the two championship games on Sunday. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. First time City of Baltimore will host an AFC Championship game since January 1971. That's when the Baltimore Colts defeated the Raiders on their way to winning Super Bowl.
We're seeing wall-to-wall sunshine right now in our Bay Health Camp. Still below freezing in Milford, but a lot of places getting close to that 32-degree mark. And we begin that melting process today, but whatever melts will refreeze tonight as temperatures drop below freezing. So be careful. But we have a bigger warm-up for the week ahead with 60s on the way and rain chances for the end of the week as well. I'll break it down on Futurecast coming up next.
In 2 days, they did this work, which was fantastic. Put in a brand new grab bars, a docking station, and a bench to my height. I think Coastal Bath is an oh my gosh and a wow. They do an awesome job.
It's our annual New Year savings. Take $2,024 off your new bathroom project and no payments and no interest until 2025. Local and family owned. Call Coastal Bath today.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
This week on Wheel.
I came to play, Pat.
Let's do this. I see trouble in your future. Don't do that again. No. Pick up that trip. You see how easy this game is.
Monday at 7 on CoastTV.
Next Jeopardy.
This second week of Champions Wild Card.
Past rivals might reunite.
You beat Andy Terrell. We saw him make it into the semis. What do you think about a rematch? Could happen. Fantastic.
Monday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Get ready to soar with the Hawks. Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, DSN will take you courtside. Experience the excitement of both the men's and women's teams with every dribble, steal, and three-pointer. To see the schedule or watch the games, go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com or download the DSN app. Join us all season long, only on the Delmarva Sports Network, your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. The suitcase murder case. Next, Inside Edition. She thought she was getting off easy after killing her mother in paradise and stuffing her body in a suitcase. But she didn't count on the long arm of the law and the family's quest for justice.
The truth finally came out.
Then, showdown in New Hampshire that could make or break Nikki Haley. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on CoastTV.
Slowly but surely, we're beginning to thaw out, defrost across Delmarva after that long stretch of really cold weather. You have to go back to Friday. That's when we were above freezing. And then since then, it's been below freezing, but we're slowly getting to that freezing mark. 32 in Salisbury right now. Tidal Health Cam, wall-to-wall sunshine for you. Seeing patches of snow. You're not seeing as much snow as they are farther north into areas of Delaware and the Eastern Shore. But it was a cold start this morning. 15 in Georgetown, 18 in Salisbury, Cambridge, and Easton as well. 19 in Ocean City. So a very cold start with the clear skies and the light winds and the snow cover. But we're beginning to turn the corner on the cold snap. 38 today. Average high is 45. Remember also to scan the QR code right there. You want the Coast TV weather app to stay updated on the forecast. 44 on Tuesday. Then we jump to 54 on Wednesday. 63 Thursday. 65 on Friday. And with the warm-up comes a better chance of showers, especially for the end of the week. But we've got several places above freezing. Millsboro, Rehoboth, Bethany Beach, to name a few, 34, and some others still lagging behind a little bit. But everybody will rise above freezing as the winds are light and kind of variable now, but they'll start to pick up out of the southwest a little more into the afternoon as high pressure slides offshore. You can see all the snow on the visible satellite, Eastern Shore, Maryland, Delaware, southern Jersey. It gets south of Salisbury and Ocean City, and it's just bare ground all the way down to the southern tip of Delmarva into Virginia. And then you can see all the snow on the ground farther back to the west. That's where winter's really locked in. We have this Arctic high pressure across east coast. But once it slides offshore, then we get into that southwest flow warming us up. Big mess across the nation's midsection. We've got warm air overriding the cold air, so we've got an ice storm through a good chunk of Arkansas back into Missouri, snow farther to the south, rain into Texas. That stays to our west for a few days, then eventually starts to move in by Wednesday. Here's Futurecast as we go into the 1 o'clock hour, finally rising above that freezing mark. And then I think mid to upper 30 should do it for highs. And then look at this, by 6, we're back below freezing for a lot of us. So anything that melted will refreeze and could be a little slick through the overnight into tomorrow morning, where we'll increase the clouds, temperatures in the 20s and 30s. By noon, we're looking at a lot of clouds tomorrow, but with that, warmer conditions in the lower 40s. I think we top out in the mid 40s by the afternoon hours, and still pretty cloudy into Tuesday evening. As we go into Wednesday, I think we're looking at scattered showers here, really kind of hit and miss. I think the more intense showers build in later Thursday night, and on into Friday. That's when the showers could get a little heavier, maybe a little break later Friday, and one last push of showers Friday night, and then drying out for the weekend. 38 this afternoon, mostly sunny, not as cold. Then for tonight, increasing clouds and cold, 27. 44, mainly cloudy and warmer on Tuesday. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. A few showers Wednesday, 54, and then it gets really mild. 63 Thursday with rain. That lingers into Friday with a high of 65. Dries out a little cooler Saturday, 56, and then showers on Sunday and 48.
It's Bob, and for more weather updates, make sure to pull out your phone, scan the QR code for our First Alert Weather app, and you can download the app for free to get all the weather updates you need. Coming up, home sale slide, the troubling economic news when it comes to buying and selling homes. Coast TV News Midday is back in a moment.
Hey Delmarva, hope you had a fantastic weekend. Here's what's happening Monday at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
If it's time for an eye exam, we're going to introduce you to the people to take care of you at Wink Vision.
And we are always getting a little controversial, having so much fun, getting your opinions with our great debate.
And you know we love helping out every member of our community. We're seeing what's going on with the Polar Bear Plunge this year and Special Olympics.
All of that and some more Monday at 4 o'clock here on Coast Life.
Simplify your kitchen with a pull-out trash can, organized spice rack, or sliding shelves.
At Paul Davis, we designed your kitchen to work with your life.
And Paul Davis won't tear out your kitchen, so you don't have to worry about months of disruption. And you'll save money.
Instead, let us reface your kitchen cabinets in the latest style and color in just 3 days.
Right now, Paul Davis is offering free installation with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. Call Paul Davis for a free estimate.
We'll come see you as soon as tomorrow or visit our new showroom in Salisbury.
Your wallet is always in danger. Criminals can hack your information without you even knowing. Introducing Slim Mint, an ultra-thin RFID blocking wallet that keeps your cards and cash protected. Slim Mint uses the latest RFID blocking technology to prevent thieves from stealing your info. It's ergonomically designed to optimize space and keep your belongings organized. With the auto-locking Slim Mint, your cards and money stay securely in place. It has a built-in cash clip and a flexible outer band to fit your additional cards and cash. Call or click now and get Slim Mint for just $29.99. Order in the next 5 minutes and you'll get an instant $10 discount. So it's only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get Slim Mint at this low price. There's a strict limit of 3 Slim Mint wallets while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-613-4296. Call or visit slimmintwallet.com. So call 1-800-613-4296 now.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine, part of our continued reporting. This is what a country in war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? What's the threat it took for all this damage to occur?
On the next Tamron Hall, the people who say you might not like my life, but check your judgments at the door. She took a leap of faith and quit her job to do what?
This is a dream, y'all.
It's the worldwide phenomenon known as mukbang, where people eat large amounts of food as millions watch on the internet. And it's made her a millionaire. Then he doesn't own a cell phone or even a pair of shoes. Meet the man who gave away almost everything to live a life of extreme minimalism on the next Tamron Hall.
Monday at 3 on Coast TV.
December home sales ended 2023 on a weak note to close out the housing market's worst year in decades. Sales of previously owned homes dropped more than 6% from the same month in 2023. Count of home closings in December was based on contracts likely signed in October and November when mortgage rates hovered around 8%. Full-year sales came in at just over 4 million units. That's the lowest tally since 1995. Macy's says it has rejected an unsolicited takeover bid worth nearly $6 billion. Last month, Arkhouse Management and Brigade Capital Management submitted a bid to buy the shares of Macy's that they don't already own for $21 a share. However, Macy's CEO announced Sunday that the company rejected this offer, saying it was not actionable and it failed to provide compelling value to the shareholders. Hey, we are thrilled to announce that CoastTV has a brand new Facebook page for the latest in news, exclusive content, and interactive discussions. Make sure to visit and follow our new page. Just head over to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC, or you can just scan the QR code appearing on your screen. Well, coming up, we have an update on the health situation, that and more when CoastTV News Today, our midday, continues.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV. With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva Dave, and Buchanan Subaru. Visit DelmarvaExperts.com for various local professionals offering the best of Delmarva. Delmarva Experts, local experts right where you need them.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives. They're coated with granite stone non-stick and made of stainless steel, one of the hardest substances on earth. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro. The Easy Grip rubberized handles deliver incredible control and accuracy to chop salads in seconds and cut frozen solid meat with ease and get razor-thin slices every time. The non-stick surface means food slides right off and they're dishwasher safe. Plus, they'll stay razor sharp guaranteed. A complete set of chef knives can cost you hundreds, but today you can get this professional 6-piece set of NutriBlades for just $29.95. Order right now and we'll even ship them to you free. Now get your own NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone. The last knives you'll ever buy.
Call 1-800-645-8074 or go to buyNutriBlade.com.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Health experts believe the number on the scale shouldn't be the only factor to consider when weighing our health. Mandy Gaither shows us what makes a healthy weight and why changes in diet and exercise don't help everyone.
In the U.S., it's long been considered a serious health issue. Being overweight or obese can lead to dangerous problems. But when it comes to the number on the scale, one size may not fit all.
You can't just judge the book by its cover and assume that someone that is larger is unhealthy and someone that is lean is healthy, right? That's the assumption that people make. And I call that practicing street corner medicine.
In the Chasing Life podcast, obesity medicine physician scientist Fatima Cody Stanford says weight doesn't necessarily dictate health. She says it's just one factor that plays a role, but by itself, it doesn't give the whole picture because it doesn't show a person's ability to function and perform at that weight.
Someone who's lean may be very unhealthy, and someone who's heavier may be healthier.
While healthy eating and exercise are both important to health, some experts say not everyone will lose weight that way, and the research around obesity is changing.
What we're starting to see is that there are actually different types of overweight and obesity, different classes. You could even call them class A, class B, class C, and they respond to different things.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta says there are some people who respond better to healthier lifestyle changes while others won't. That's why he says weight loss drugs are gaining popularity because of the number of people they can potentially help.
What the challenge is for a lot of doctors, especially obesity medicine doctors, is trying to figure out which class of people, a class of patient they're actually dealing with.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
Lots of blue skies on our Monday morning. Gorgeous shot of the Roosevelt Inlet on the Tunnel and Razor Cam in Lewis, 31 degrees. We're creeping above the freezing mark and a dramatic warm up this week with 60s on the way, along with some rain chances too. Looks like a cool down by next weekend. I'll have the 10-day forecast coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new, clinically proven Legzercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way.
After using Legzercise for a week, I felt like I wanted to go for a walk again without pain like I used to.
Legzercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
It's helped with the swelling and the pain. The tingling feeling is gone.
Call right now and order your very own Legzercise Pro, the clinically proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call now.
The Polar Bear Plunge to benefit Special Olympics Delaware has become one of the first state's coldest but most popular traditions. This year there are two great options to plunge. You can plunge in person in Rehoboth Beach on Sunday, February 4th, or you can create your own unique plunge virtually whenever, wherever, and however cold or not you want it to be. It's not important how you plunge, it's important that you plunge and why you plunge to support thousands of Special Olympics athletes. Visit plungede.org to register.
Coast Country Cares, brought to you by Spicer Brothers.
Take the DSN app with you wherever you go and never miss a game from your favorite local team. Whether you're on the road, stuck at the office, or out with friends and family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live, so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV, download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
This week on Wheel.
I came to play, Pat.
Let's do this. I see trouble in your future. Don't do that again. No. Pick up that trip. You see how easy this game is.
Monday at 7 on CoastTV.
Next Jeopardy.
The second week of Champions Wild Card.
Past rivals might reunite.
You beat Andy Terrell. We saw him make it into the semis. What do you think about a rematch? Could happen. Fantastic.
Monday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Middays with me, April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through your workday.
She can play your favorite song.
She can help you find your furry friend.
The easiest way to get through your workday is with April.
She really makes you feel special.
Hey friends, hang out with me weekdays here on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 each day from 10 to 3.
The world's largest open-air ice rink reopened Sunday for the first time in nearly 2 years. The redo Canal Skateway in Ontario closed in 2022 because there wasn't enough ice. The canal needs nearly 12 inches of ice to open. That usually requires 10 to 14 days of weather, no warmer than 14 degrees Fahrenheit. And higher temperatures in November and December left some wondering if the rink would stay closed this year. 14 degrees, Bob. Sounds something like what we had recently.
Yeah. We had temperatures down in the mid-teens this morning. Plenty cold to support the ice rink, but now we're starting to melt down. So those ice rinks will be melting. The snow is melting as well. This afternoon, sunshine, temperatures near 40 degrees where there's no snow. Certainly looks like we could definitely hit 40. And then watch for the refreeze this evening as temperatures dip below freezing. Your exclusive Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 27 tomorrow morning, up to 44. Lots of clouds on Tuesday. Rain breaks out Wednesday, 54. 60s kind of rainy Thursday and Friday. Dry Saturday, more rain and cooler on Sunday.
All right, thanks, Bob, and thank you for being here with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. But until then, have a great Monday, everybody.